Strengthening Faith 8. In a long narration found in Sahih Bukhari, number 6806, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, mentions 7 groups of people who will be granted shade on the Day of Judgment by Allah, the Exalted. This shade will protect them from the horrors of the Day of Judgment, which includes the unbearable heat caused by the sun being brought within 2 miles of the creation. This has been warned in a narration found in Jami'a at-Tirmidhi, number 2421. One of these groups includes a young person who was raised in the worship of Allah, the Exalted. This is a great deed, as one's desire for worldly things and possessing the mental and physical strength to obtain them is greatest during one's youth. For example, it is common to observe the elderly regularly attending a mosque, but rare to observe a young person. So if they put their desires aside and strive in fulfilling the commands of Allah, the Exalted, first, then their reward will be great. It is important to note, this narration does not refer to a young person who is constantly worshipping Allah, the Exalted. It refers to the one who fulfills their duties towards Allah, the Exalted, such as the obligatory prayers according to the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and their duties towards people. The one who behaves in such a manner will find plenty of time to do other lawful things. But this attitude is rarely observed in a young person, as most Muslims only appreciate the importance of fulfilling their duties when they get older. This is why it is extremely important for parents and elders to encourage their children from a young age to fulfill their duties. In fact, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, even advised parents in a narration found in Sunan Abu Dawud, number 495, to encourage their children to offer the obligatory prayers before they reach the age when they become obligatory on them. This preparation ensures they will fulfill their duties when they become binding on them. Unfortunately, this is an aspect of raising children Muslims often overlook, as they encourage their children on succeeding in worldly matters and delay their religious education. But by this time they become to set in their ways to act on the commands of Allah, the Exalted. The next person who will be granted shade on Judgment Day is the Muslim whose heart is attached to the mosques. This includes the Muslim who strives to offer their obligatory prayers at the mosque with congregation. One can understand the seriousness of not performing this deed by understanding the narration found in Sahih Muslim, number 1481. It warns that the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, desired to command the houses of the men who failed to offer their prayers in congregation at the mosque without a valid excuse to be burned down. In this day and age for a working Muslim, it is difficult to offer all their obligatory prayers at the mosque with congregation. But even still, with the exception of a few, every Muslim can offer at least a few obligatory prayers in congregation at the mosque every day. For example, those who work night shifts can offer the obligatory prayers which occur during the day. And those who work day shifts can offer the obligatory prayers which occur during the night with congregation at the mosque. This narration also includes those who regularly attend mosques in order to teach or learn Islamic knowledge, as this deed causes their hearts to keep returning to the mosque. The final person mentioned in the main narration under discussion who will be granted shade on Judgment Day is the one who remembers Allah, the Exalted, in solitude and cries. Firstly, the fact that this reaction occurs in solitude indicates the sincerity of the Muslim, meaning their reaction is purely for the sake of Allah, the Exalted. This reaction could be due to a number of factors which include one's realization of the uncountable blessings they have been granted, even though they show a lack of gratitude for them by using them incorrectly. One's understanding of the mercy of Allah, the Exalted, when He conceals their sins from the creation. A Muslim continuously receiving blessings from Allah, the Exalted, even when they sin. A Muslim's reflection and assessment of their own deeds which encourages them to sincerely repent. One's realization that they will only be forgiven and granted paradise through the mercy of Allah, the Exalted, and not because of their righteous deeds, which is confirmed in a narration found in Sahih Bukhari, number 6467. The important thing to note is that this reaction only occurs when one truly reflects on this material world, the afterlife, death, Judgment Day, and their deeds. The one who is heedless to this will never achieve this outcome.